Students, welcome to session 7 of ASP.NET, that is state management using the ViewState in ASP.NET. In session 6, we have learned about the master page. Now, we are going to learn how to save the information or how to manage the state using the ViewState property. So first let us see what do you mean by the state management. This PDF I have already sent to the 6th IT Atmi University student, as well as this content is also available in description part of this video. So you can preserve the state of the application either at the server or client end. Here the state of the application means some information or data. For example, a user selects and saves some products in the shopping cart of an online shopping website. For example, if you visit a Flipkart or Amazon applications, so during the shopping we select some items for a purchase, but there is one option add to the cart. So there are 4 to 5 items showing in the cart. So this type of the information, like whatever you select for the future purchase, it will show in your state or in your account. So this data will be stored using the state management, or we can say that it preserves the value of your surfing. For that you have to store it to the state, means you have to store this information, otherwise the changes are discarded. Whatever you select in a card, whenever you log in again, this all information will be discarded. And for storing the state information, there are various methods are there, like you can save your information in hidden fields, you can save your information in cookies, query string, application state, session state, profile properties, etc. But today in this session we will learn about the view state, how to store the information using the view state, or we can say that how to store the state information using the view state. For that, and the most important thing, ViewState is used to store the page level information. Means you can only able to store the information about the individual page. Whenever you move to the another page, that information will not reflect to the another page. It That's why it is known as a page level state. Clear? Then in ASP.NET, ViewState property is used to store the page level state of the web page. The ViewState property, the state information of the single user, as long as the user is working with the page. Whenever you interact with the page or until you interact with the page, this all information is stored in the ViewState property. So let us move to the practical how it's work. So first let us open an empty website. Go to the file, new, website, select the language Visual C Sharp, ASP.NET empty website, and here we can change the name, that is ViewStat demo. Now add the new page, add a new item, web form, and let us give the name home.aspx. Split the coding view and the design view. So first we will add one text box to enter a name. Enter your name and go to the toolbox, select a text box, and click one button. The name of the button is, go to the text property and change the name submit. Okay, and here write, taking one label and label in this label it will print the entered name. So here it will display the welcome message. So let us welcome, then after it will print the entered name, and we will save this name in a ViewState property. Okay. Now double click on the submit button. Now again let us move to the description. Here in second point, the view property is used when a form is submitted and presented second time to the user. When you refresh this page, it retains the information entered in the forms control first time. For example, if you enter name Amit and you refresh the page, then in that control it will give a suggestion of that name, means that data is saved in this view state property. So view state property at each page is initialized and stored in a view state. Whenever you refresh the page, it will initialize and stored in this view state. And for that there is syntax: view state into the square bracket, provide the index, that is a user defined key, and equal to user defined value. And whenever you write this message, you can write a response dot write, and we are going to write this in a label. So first save this data in a view state. So view state, then after into the square bracket index, that is user defined. So suppose we save name, we want to store the data of text box, and text box 1 dot text dot to string, text box dot text dot to string. Now data of or information of text box 1 will be stored into the view state, which it has a name. So now we want to print this value in a label. So label 1 dot text equal to view state, the name of the view state is the name dot to string. So textbox 1 data will be stored into the name view state name, and it will again store to the label 1 dot text. So we can able to save the property of the we can value of the text box 1. We cannot do the we cannot store in the variable, because whenever we refresh the page the value of variable will be discarded. So we have to use the view state to store the page level information. Now let us run the program. What's the previous one? Home.axpx, it will ask to enter the name, and that entered name will be print in this label. Suppose I write Amit Parmar, submit. So welcome Amit Parmar. Now I am refreshing this page. So in suggestion it will display the previously entered name because it will save this data. Third, another name, for example Rahul Vaza. and click on submit. It shows welcome Rahul Vacha. Now whenever I refresh this page in suggestion, it will show the Rahul Vaja as well as Amit Parmar and my previously entered name, because page level this page level state or information is stored in a view state. Okay, so hope you like it. Have a nice day. Thank you.